Speculation is mounting over the political direction of former Interior Cabinet Secretary and presidential hopeful Dr. Fred Matiang'i. This follows the circulation of photos showing him meeting with Jubilee leaders and key critics of the united opposition. Some have quickly branded him a government project, while others argue that such meetings are part of the political reality of any serious candidate seeking to consolidate numbers. Analysts maintain that with limited time before the next polls, Matiang'i will have to work across the divide to boost his chances of remaining relevant in the race. Our senior political affairs reporter Elizabeth Mutuku reports.
Yesterday's meeting between presidential aspirant and former Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i and a section of Jubilee Party members, including some government allies and fierce critics of the united opposition, has fueled ongoing speculations that Matiang'i may be a government project.
And our intention is to have Matiang'i, or a presidential candidate, I don't want to go and unveil it before Friday, a presidential candidate being the next president of the Republic of Kenya in 2027. Okay. And so as we deal with everyone in the opposition, wherever they are, we are dealing with the intention of ensuring that we are a key stakeholder and a key operator in Kenya's politics now.
However, some of Matiang'i's allies have come to his defense, insisting that his decision followed persistent calls from leaders. This as they claim he has been open to working with leaders across political divide and reaffirmed his support for the united opposition.
It has happened. Who knew that Honorable Raila Odinga will work with the President Ruto today? Everything is possible. You know, if these politicians sometimes you don't take what they say, you take what they do. So anything is possible.
According to sources, Matiang'i is likely to be onboarded into the Jubilee Party, led by former President Uhuru Kenyatta, possibly as the party leader or in a key leadership role. This could happen during the upcoming National Delegates meeting, where the party is expected to unveil its strategic work plan ahead of the 2027 general elections.
My orientation to public service and my orientation to national affairs is essentially contextualized within Jubilee Party practice. So if somebody were to talk about my political sympathies and party political sympathies, they would lean obviously more towards Jubilee, because if I didn't accept Jubilee's policies and manifesto, why would I serve as a cabinet minister under Jubilee administration?
Pundits argue that with time running out before the next general election, the former Interior Cabinet Secretary must now build political momentum. Creating traction will not only strengthen his bargaining power at the negotiating table, but also help him stand out in whichever political formation he chooses to align with. The
MOC community should realize both of them are our sons. They are our sons. Mr. Ogamba is not standing for politics. So each is playing his role. So Mr. Ogamba is playing a role as government minister and as our leader who is leading us towards government, towards achieving what we want in government. Mr. Fred also, Matiang'i, he has a right of standing for elections, and I think let him try his luck.
The former cabinet secretary appears to have several political options. He could continue working with the united opposition until the end. He might choose to join forces with President William Ruto, who is seeking re-election for a second term, or he could form his own party and run as independent candidate in the 2027 polls. Elizabeth Mutuku, TV 47 9.